Virgo, this is your mid-month reading for April for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you find this helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. It greatly helps me out with growing my channel. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have. What's going on for you mid-month? You have Four of Wands in the reverse. Could be problems at home, regarding home. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Moon reverse. And then we have the Ten of Cups. All right, so Virgo, there's some kind of disagreement. Four of Wands in the upright for me is like something long awaited for. It's an agreement. It's a contract. And with this in the reverse, it's like something's broken, something, or there's like something within the home. We have Seven of Swords here. This is lies, deception, betrayal. We have the Moon reverse. Could be some secrets coming out. Could be you facing fears. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. So we have a kind of a mixed bag here for you. I feel that you're feeling a lot of emotions, overwhelming emotions right now for something that you think is your Ten of Cups. But there's something else here going on with the Four of Wands reverse with the Seven of Swords. Let's see. Two of Pentacles is in the reverse, trying to juggle too much. The Ace of Pentacles is here. That's interesting. Did you get your blessing by... what is this? Oh, the masks. There's masks on that Seven of Swords. Are you wearing the mask of something? But the Ace of Pentacles is a blessing. It's something material, but it can also be about value too. But it is a blessing. What else do we have for Virgo? Seven of Pentacles. Doing some work with the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Swords. This is hard. This is heartbreak here. So somebody could be being deceptive. Hold on, I have to cough. Excuse me. Allergies are killing me. All right, so let's see. Let's take this out a little bit here so you can see all of the cards. There's something here that you are working on here with this Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like it has to do with this Ten of Cups. I feel like you want this happily ever after so much that you are wanting to put in the work for it. This is the need to evaluate some things as well with the Seven of Pentacles. It talks about patience. It talks about looking at what needs to be done, and it also talks about patience. The Seven of Cups here is wishful thinking. The Seven of Cups is egoic desires sometimes. Look at this Seven of Cups. The third eye is getting washed out. So I feel like you could be getting a new perspective about something, and it could have to do with this Ten of Cups, whatever you thought was your happily ever after. And the Three of Swords, that is heartbreak. Two of Swords stuck in the middle of something. The Hermit is saying, you know what you need to do. You know, he's holding up the lamp for you to see the answers to something that you need to know so that you can make a decision here about something. And I feel like it's going to involve heartbreak. And maybe you have to do something that you don't want to do with that Seven of Swords there. Are you walking away from something to get your blessing? But there's something about this blessing that... I don't know, we're going to get some clarifying. Four of Cups is in the reverse. The Chariot is in the reverse. The High Priestess is reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So I feel like you are Trying too hard for something is what I'm getting to. You could be trying too hard for something. All right, let's look at this for Virgo, please. I'll get a few clarifying cards here to get a better picture of this story, and then we will get some advice. So why is this Four of Pentacles here with the Two of Pentacles reversed? I feel like you were trying to juggle too much and something fell by the wayside, and maybe you let it with the Seven of Swords here because you were digging for gold. Oh, digging for gold because you wanted your Ten of Cups. But I think that there could have been some fantasy thinking about that as well. So there's lack of communication here, lack of putting energy into something. What is this? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Virgo, please? The Sun's reversed. Something was not your true happiness. It was a false sense of happiness. And with the Moon reverse, you got the Nine of Swords reversed. The anxiety could be lessening, or especially with the Moon reverse, it's overwhelming emotions, and like I feel like something has been like looping around in your head. Here's the Page of Wands on the Ten of Cups. I feel like you are on a mission. Like you have this idea of what your Ten of Cups is, and I feel like you want to go for it, but I feel like you may end up hurting or betraying someone in the process of digging for gold. Why is this Two of Pentacles here? The Queen, there's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You're trying to juggle. This is the Queen of Wands is a third party situation. You know, and I mean, I wouldn't always jump to that, but you do have the Seven of Swords here. You do have the Seven of Cups here. The Three of Swords is here. This is another person that you're trying to juggle that I don't think that you really want. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here for Virgo? Yeah, look, you're trying too hard. You're working too hard. You're like, this is also doing the same thing and expecting different results. I feel like you're working too hard digging for this Ten of Cups, happily ever after. We have the Five of Cups reversed on the Seven of Pentacles. This has been long standing, this grief about not having something, and I just got resentment. Could even be resentment about something that you wanted and didn't. Like you've been in grief about that for a long time. So I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is asking you now, you're coming to the point where you need to evaluate something and what is the good and the not good. You know, look at that. Seven of Pentacles is there again as I'm talking about it. What is valuable in your life, what adds value to your life, and what does not. You know, so this is something that you need to evaluate because I feel like there's something that you keep hoping for that's not there anymore, that maybe you are still giving attention to, that you're still hoping that it will grow and it's not. Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse on the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's some kind of, yes, wishful thinking, fantasy, egoic desires here. And the Queen of Pentacles, it's like it separates you. Those desires are separating you from your peace and separating you from your feeling of home, you know. I get a strong sense of there could be somebody here, a Queen of Wands, that you're settling for and kind of keeping in the mix, in the rotation, while at the same time, you know it's not your true sense of happiness. And I also think that this deception is not like, how do I want to say this? This is when you don't really lie, but you don't share the whole truth. With the Sun in the reverse on that is what I'm getting. You're not really lying about it, but you're also withholding information. And I think you're working hard towards whatever this Ace of Pentacles is here for you too. But there's something you need to work differently on with that too. But there is something here about you've been grieving something for a long time. You've been tending to this for a long time, something that's lost. You're still like tending to it, giving it water, nurturing something that's been lost, you know? So let's see what we have for you for your advice mid-month, Virgo. Ace of Wands, new opportunity. Like there's something in your mind right now that's like, it's like a match that's just been lit. Look at that. There's the Five of Cups again. There's something about being in despair and grief for far too long. It's time to come out of that. Yeah, death, rebirth. It's time to let that go, whatever that was, whatever that loss was. It's trying to leave. You have the spark of something new here with the Ace of Wands. And then there's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Again, you had it right here too. Yeah, you're going to have to get off the hamster wheel of that. You're going to have to do something differently to get different results this time. You can't do things the same way you've done them before. Two of Cups is in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, the wheel. The wheel is turning. It's in the upright. Things are changing. So something is turning in your favor. There's also something that needs to be released, and there's something that you need to do differently regarding love relationships. I feel like with the Two of Cups reversed, this talks about, are you putting in work for relationships where, are they superficial and like just for looks, and the other things like compatibility doesn't matter, you know, because I feel like you've grieved something for a long time now. And something here has sparked something for you new. So I feel like you're going to have to do something different this time around, you know. You're going to have to do something differently. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please hit that like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time.